A giant meteor is coming toward Earth, and no one can stop it, not even the army. The Earth is in big trouble, but there's one last hope. Son Goku, the leader of the Z Warriors. Goku tries his strongest moves, like Kamehameha and Kaio Ken, but surprisingly, they don't work. He then tries to make a spirit bomb, but all of a sudden, a bald figure shows up and destroys the meteor with just one punch. Goku is shocked, thinking it might be Jiren, but it turns out to just be a regular human named Saitama. Goku is jealous, but excited to have a worthy opponent. Meanwhile, Earth's news media starts comparing Goku and Saitama, saying that the only one who can go head-to-head with Goku is Saitama. So Goku and Saitama decide to settle the score. And in this video, we'll see if Saitama can really beat the powerful Super Saiyan, Son Goku. Stay tuned for this exciting showdown you've never seen before. With that said, let's start. Saitama's status as a B-class hero may not earn him much recognition in the Hero Association, but beneath his unassuming appearance lies a power that defies all expectations. But he experiences the same everyday life events and ages naturally, giving no indication of immortality or omnipotence. In stark contrast, Goku emerges from a lineup of formidable warriors, the Saiyans, who possess innate superhuman abilities. His list of powers is extensive, ranging from the ability to soar through the skies with ease to unleashing devastating ki blasts and undergoing various Super Saiyan transformations. What's more, Saiyans age at a considerably slower rate compared to humans, a trait that adds to Goku's longevity and endurance in battles. Over the course of his adventures in the Dragon Ball universe, Goku has even confronted cosmic entities and faced foes of incredible might. While seemingly mundane in their simplicity, Saitama's feats astound those who witness them. His effortless strength rivals that of a typical Saiyan, making even the concept of Super Saiyan seem like an unnecessary effort. The anime audience can only speculate about the true extent of his potential power, as he has not yet to unleash his full might. Recent developments in the manga have revealed Saitama's growth as a fighter as he acquires new techniques that far surpass the capabilities of an average brawler. Among these newfound abilities are time manipulation and the uncanny skill to replicate his adversary's powers, pushing the boundaries of his own strength. In the face of such extraordinary talents and his ever-expanding arsenal of techniques, Goku would find himself hard-pressed if Saitama were to fully unleash his power and go all out in battle. The seemingly insurmountable gap in their origins and genetic makeup would be overshadowed by the sheer might and versatility that Saitama possesses, leaving Goku with a formidable adversary capable of challenging even the most powerful beings in the universe. Goku and Saitama both achieved immense power through training and natural talent, but a crucial distinction exists between them. While Goku, despite being the central character in the series, constantly faces stronger adversaries, forcing him to surpass his limits and reach new heights, this training trait of Dragon Ball has influence shown in manga for decades. In contrast, One Punch Man takes a different approach, parodying series like Dragon Ball by making its protagonist, Saitama, incredibly powerful from the start rather than the end, leaving no room for further growth. Despite this contrast, it is possible to compare the strength of these two characters by analyzing the information provided in both series to determine who prevails. Goku's physical strength is a subject of interest, largely because of his transformative abilities. In his fundamental, base form, he exhibits the capacity to lift objects weighing no more than 40 tons. However, the real story unfolds when he undergoes his various Super Saiyan transformations. Super Saiyan 1 multiplies his strength by a factor of 50, catapulting him to a remarkable lifting capacity of 2,000 tons. The power escalates exponentially with each subsequent transformation. Super Saiyan 2 grants him a 100-fold boost, equating to a staggering 4,000 tons. Super Saiyan 3 takes it even further, with a monumental 400-fold increase resulting in a mind-boggling 16,000 tons of lifting strength. The introduction of Super Saiyan God, and subsequently Super Saiyan Blue, further complicates the measurement of Goku's raw power. While we lack precise data on the strength increments from these transformations, it's safe to assume that the figures would be astronomical. In Super Saiyan Blue form, Goku's strength is multiplied by another 50 times, pushing his lifting capacity to a minimum of 800,000 tons. And about Ultra Instinct, our calculator has just blown away to pieces. On the other hand, Saitama in a recent revelation showcased his strength by casually carrying a military aircraft carrier. These vessels, currently used by the US Navy, weigh an average of 100,000 tons. While Saitama's feat is undoubtedly impressive, it pales in comparison to Goku's might in his various forms, but again, that was not his best. When it comes to speed, Goku's velocity can be calculated based on his journey down Snake Way in Dragon Ball Z, where he traversed a distance of 625,000 miles in just 28 hours. This translates to an astonishing average speed of over 11,000 miles per hour. Applying the same Super Saiyan multiplier, Goku's speed in his Super Saiyan 1 form rockets to almost 335 million miles per hour, nearly half the speed of light. And his technique, instant transmission, takes no time to transport him if he can sense the energy of that place. Saitama, while showcasing remarkable feats of speed such as running on water and instantaneously traveling from the moon to Earth, is outpaced by Goku in terms of raw velocity. Calculations suggest Saitama's top speed is approximately 166 miles per hour, significantly slower than Goku's supersonic velocities, especially when considering Goku's ability to employ the instant transmission technique. But Saitama has proven himself by evading near light speed attacks hurled by adversaries like the monster Garyugan Shoop. However, Goku holds several distinct advantages over Saitama. Firstly, Goku has the ability to fly, a capability that greatly enhances his tactical flexibility in combat. Additionally, Goku can harness energy-based attacks, a feature that gives him an edge in ranged combat, while Saitama primarily relies on his physical strength. Furthermore, Goku's rigorous training and constant battles against some of the most formidable warriors in the universe have honed his combat skills to perfection. In contrast, Saitama's overwhelming strength has left him yearning for a true challenge, and his lack of effort in battles means that readers have no concrete gauge of his maximum potential. While these calculations are approximations, based on the physics-defying worlds of One Punch Man and Dragon Ball, it seems evident that Goku holds a distinct advantage over Saitama when it comes to raw power, speed, and combat versatility. But you should remember that statistics and numbers are only for books and geeks. Warriors don't rely on stats. They believe in sheer power and indomitable willpower. In the fight, they are not going to matter, as we have seen time and time again. So, what's the ultimate result? Well, it seems there's no other way to decide who's stronger except a one-on-one fight. In a vast, open area, two formidable titans are poised on opposite ends, ready to collide in a monumental battle. On one side stands Goku, with his unmistakable spiky black hair and an unwavering, confident expression that radiates sheer determination. Facing him is Saitama, an enigmatic, bald figure seemingly unfazed by the impending clash, his countenance as inscrutable as ever. As the signal resounded through the area, Goku and Saitama became blurs of motion, hurtling towards each other with lightning speed. Goku's transformation into a Super Saiyan was a sight to behold, his normally jet black hair now a resplendent shade of gold, his emerald eyes ablaze with raw, unfathomable energy. With incredible ferocity, he launched himself at Saitama, his fists blazing like fiery meteors. Each punch and kick he unleashed sent shockwaves rippling through the arena, shaking the very foundations of the ground beneath him. Saitama's movements might have initially appeared sluggish, but they belied the effortless grace with which he elegantly sidestepped Goku's relentless barrage of punches and kicks. His nonchalant demeanor remained unshaken, even as the audience watched in astonishment. In the blink of an eye, Saitama unleashed a swift punch that catapulted Goku into the air. Goku, fueled by unshakable determination, wasted no time regaining his composure and soared back towards Saitama. In a breathtaking display of power, he harnessed his energy, molding it into a colossal, glowing orb of pure energy known as the Spirit Bomb. Saitama, seemingly untouched by the impending threat, displayed his signature nonchalant confidence. With a casual leap, he ascended high above the Spirit Bomb, allowing it to detonate harmlessly below him. Then, like a comet descending from the heavens, he unleashed a colossal punch that reverberated through the atmosphere, creating shockwaves that sent tremors through the very air itself. Goku, in an ultimately futile attempt to counter the impending onslaught, found himself overwhelmed as Saitama's punch struck its mark, sending him crashing violently into the unforgiving earth below. The colossal impact had left a gaping crater in its wake because of the sheer magnitude of the power involved. Yet, even as the dust and debris settled, Goku remained far from finished. His determination seemed to surge like an unquenchable flame within him. With a resolute resolve, he harnessed his energy and ascended to the form of Super Saiyan Blue, reaching new echelons of power that reverberated through the very fabric of the battleground. The two titans clashed once more, their confrontation giving rise to shockwaves that reverberated far beyond the confines of the arena. These shockwaves tore through the very dimensions themselves, leaving ripples of force and destruction in their wake. In a final, climactic clash that could only be described as the pinnacle of their confrontation, they go to space together where Goku unleashes his most devastating technique, the Kamehameha. This energy attack, charged with the essence of his Super Saiyan Blue form, surged forward like an unstoppable tidal wave, threatening to consume everything in its path. Saitama, undeterred, responded with his signature move, the Serious Punch, the very same technique he used against Boros, a punch so powerful it could shatter mountains and shake the heavens. The collision of these two colossal energies was nothing short of cataclysmic. An explosion of light and energy erupted, engulfing the entire space in a blinding radiance that could be seen from miles away. The shockwave of the clash sent tremors rippling through the very cosmos. Both Goku and Saitama stood, battered and bruised, but unbroken in their determination. The moment of truth arrived. Goku harnessed his Ultra Instinct power, sending flames of white energy radiating from his body while he readied himself with a limitless Kaio Ken. Saitama unleashed his Limit Breaker transformation, gearing up for the ultimate Zero Punch. In an epic clash, their final moves met, causing cosmic sheets to tear and colossal distortion in the fabric of space-time. Vast galaxy filaments stretched across the entire solar system. Both warriors found themselves within a massive crater on Earth, a consequence of their descent from the cosmos. Saitama rose to his feet and gently roused the still unconscious son Goku. It's an unimaginable outcome. A mere human defeated a godlike alien. They're actually right when they say underdogs mustn't be underestimated. The stats reflected what we've seen in the past, not the actual reality. We witnessed that Saitama's punch power grew as his opponents became stronger. And this time, Goku's invincible strength opened up a new horizon for One Punch Man. Not to mention that he is a parody character whose power tops everyone's power around him, which technically gives him an edge over any character like Goku. The battle had been nothing short of legendary. They exchanged a nod, shook hands, and, like the crazy idiots they are, ventured out together for a well-deserved meal.